So we're doing drainage again. The weather's changed and nice. I got Ashton, Jordan, Steve, and one of the new guys over tackling some drainage in Dartmouth. This one is a hydrostatic. There's nowhere for the water to go. Looks like old clay tile trapped. Water underneath the footing and under the slab. So we're going to spend the next day or so digging out around the house, cleaning out all that muck and bad piping, and then replace it with some good stuff, blue skin it, dimple board it, and backfill it. So we will be checking in on Ashton periodically to see how they're making out. They just started on the front there today, but they're making pretty good progress so far. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But there was nothing on the pipe? No, it's just a piece of concrete. That's a shoddy repair. So, as per usual, every day is a bit of a jumble. I just had to run the camera down for the water and sewer crew. They're pulling a water line there, but as you saw, the sewer pipe was a mess. Somebody did a repair to that years ago, and it's not even really connected. So we're gonna take a video of it, send it to Halifax Water. We were using a hydro excavator to actually expose the line because of the tree roots right there. We don't want to disturb the tree. But then they found this pipe just laying there that's got a hole in it and no connection between the old concrete asbestos and the new concrete pipe. So we're going to repair that while we're here, but then also at the same time video the rest of that line just to determine if the rest of that line is in that kind of state and if it's something that maybe we should be looking at lining to fix it properly so that there's no more issues there. And we're back this morning to check on Ashton. We got two sides dug out yesterday. A lot of water. Water table might just be that high. It's already going your way. So just from what he's got done already, it's already started to drop in the front here, and it's been working its way this way. The customer has said that their sump pump also has dropped, so that's good news. It means that everything's gonna work here. We just got to get it away now. So now he's just working on the trench to go down below to where the grade is lower, and then the water will get away and they can get to work. We want to blue skin and wrap this foundation as well, just where there's so much water, and get the pipe in the ground. So that said, Ashton is doing a good job. Of course, I knew he would. Him and Jordan, like I said 100 times now, they're a great team. He's gonna get that trench opened up, like I said, down below grade, just so we can get some of that water table lowered, so they can get to work doing the blue skin. So we'll wrap that whole foundation in blue skin. We'll put on dimple board to protect the blue skin. We'll seal up any cracks we find, but it doesn't look like there are any cracks. This one literally looks like hydrostatic pressure. We can see it coming out from underneath the footing. And the homeowner has already told me just now that his sub pump has dropped. So this is gonna work. It's gonna be a battle, but it's gonna work. So I appreciate all the hard work, Ashton, if you're watching this. I feel you. I know what it's like. I've been there, I've done it. Anyway, you're doing a good job, so thank you. And now I gotta head to splash pad, but we'll be back later on just to see how they make out. I'm hoping to get that at least draining away today and get some of that pipe installed so that we can start to see some progress here on this one. So we'll come back over later this afternoon.
One eternity later.
We're back over. Pipe is just about in. Doing some backfilling now. It's looking good. Rhythm now. So it's working, at least part of it. We got the drain pipe going to the backyard now, so it's draining down around the foundation, which is what I wanted. So now they can get a little bit more work done. They'll be able to blue skin that hopefully and get it tidied up. I'd start working on sealing up the foundation. I don't think that pipe will ever stop running until probably sometime in August, because it does look like it's water table, but you know, that's why some people have issues around their foundations. And that pipe that was around it was full of silt, so the water had nowhere to go anymore, and that's how you end up with a wet basement. So in this case, this one required a bit more than just a little drain. This one required the full amount, and proper drain tile, proper gravel, proper sealing, and a proper sump. Luckily for me, this yard has enough grade coming off the backside of the house that bringing a trench all the way down, I can actually expel the water at ground height 90 feet away from the house, which is perfect. So, and he's still got more yard, so the yard will soak up the water in the backside there. He doesn't use that part anyway, so it's not going to create any mess for him. We will create a small sump down there with some gravel, but for the most part it's just going to percolate through the clay and the rock down below away from his house. So I am on my way to Spryfield to look at another big job that is supposedly starting right away. And I'm gonna leave Ashton and Jordan and his new crew there to get finished up for today, and we'll check back in with them again tomorrow.
Listen, I can't fucking help it. I'm not gonna sit in the fucking truck.
As soon as you get out of the truck,
Yeah, as soon
you
as I
get yourself
out of the
dirty.
Truck, I'm dirty.
Especially on a job like this.
It is what it is.
Yeah, that's a lot of slop.
Get me being bored out of my fucking tree. Oh yeah, you got a big sup there. Okay, pulling your hose now.
Yeah, now we'll straighten her out a little bit.
Get her straighten a little bit, and then we'll get that.
That's good.
That's good. Ashton, you want her down a little further towards me, or you good there?
I think his hole's right there. Yeah.
Okay. All right, now we gotta get her plugged in. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get a hold of it. I got her. Yep.
Making it.
Yeah, but was it a super system there?
No. Yeah, it's because we're down by the foot in the gate.
Take a massive pull, you're gonna have to put a pump in that. That's a drainage system.
Could be the old one. Pipe. So, just gave the guys a quick hand for a minute. Ashton's doing good though. It's like I said before, it's a miserable job when the drainage gets that bad. The old clay tile is clogged. So anyway, I had to grab Garfield's truck to come over with some fuel to fuel everything up, and I stopped and gave them a hand for a few minutes trying to figure out how to get rid of that silt that's still trapped in there. I bailed with the machine for a bit to show them how I do it. Got a little muddy. Anyway, I don't mind. yeah, so they're doing good. Hopefully they'll get some blue skin on those 2 front corners today and the pipe installed. I told him he may have to lower his exit pipe just a little bit. I gave him a level. So we'll see how he makes out a little bit later on. We'll pop over maybe later this afternoon and see how it's buttoning up for the weekend. And those next sections there should go good too, because you can work them as you do them. So.
Think it does. It's fucking hard to press them on the